been paused. Okay, you're on.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Hey, Jeff McDaniel, welcome to our Fitness Friday edition, little follow-along workout, core cardio edition of this. We're going to be taking you through some basically no equipment, no problem kind of workouts that you can do in a nice 6x6 space. Before we get going, all you'll need is basically an ottoman if you're doing this at home, your sofa, chair, even the bottom of a staircase will work nicely for this right here. I'm not going to be performing the workout. Let's bring the man of the moment, the 2-inch tighter Tom himself, the titan of fitness, Tom Brandon.
Oh,
Man,
yeah, thank you very much.
are you feeling lighter?
I'm feeling lighter. I'm feeling skinnier around the gut here, especially. 2 inches down. Lost a little weight in the process. Yeah.
I mean, you know, this stuff actually works, I guess. So today we want to give you guys some good content, some things you can do. If you're not able to obviously see this live, this is available for unlimited replay. You can come back and do this workout a couple times a week. It's a short, quick-hitting, 12-minute workout that will get you going. We're going to combo core, the anti-belly flab, with some cardio and conditioning. And again, all body weight versions of that. So you ready to go?
Well, we'll give it a shot.
Okay. You got some water?
Yeah. I have to say this, that before we go live, he shows me how to do these things. And when it comes to like dancing, I'm not the most coordinated person. Some of this looks like dance moves, but you may have to.
So would you consider yourself beginner, intermediate, or advanced in the world of fitness?
I'm probably beginner.
Yeah.
Probably
And
beginner.
we're going to actually start, if you are a beginner, we're going to start with beginner options. It's going to be super simple to get going with, and each round you can do those movements. I am going to kind of push him into some of the more intermediate, possibly even advanced variations. So for those of you that are more fit, you can kind of progress through it. If you're just getting started with fitness, stay with these home level 1 kind of options to get going,
Right.
Still get a good workout in.
So you get an idea as to how to do it at home. I'll make a fool of myself so that you don't have to. And believe me, I think that's coming right here.
All right, so here we go. So we're going to get started first with something called, this first edition, classic jumping jacks, okay? So we're going to go into push-up jacks.
Push-up jacks.
So we're going to start hands, again, on your sofa, ottoman. When the guy says go, we go. Slow and controlled, we're going to jump the feet out and back in. Now what I want you to make sure is his back is flat. You should feel this right in the gut. So you're pushing through the palms. Again, you can make this easier by going to a higher level. You could also make it easier by slowing it down, like pause and just go into a hold. Boom, lock it in nice and tight, push up, hold it right there. So you can stay there. We're doing this 30 seconds, and every 30 seconds we're going to change. Now jump it back out, in. I want you to feel the belly. This is kind of your beginner version of it. Now we stand up and we come into stepping jacks. I just want you to step it out here, back and forth, step. Yeah, this requires a little dancing. Step it out to the side. And you can even pick this up. So if you've got ankle, foot issues, and you can't jump, you can just step it. And you can even speed it up a little bit. This is a great low impact version. For those of you, again, you got knee issues, don't let joint pain prevent you from getting heart rate up. And even though this is a beginner version,
Get it up.
you're getting it up, right? I mean, the heart rate's going up there. Now, we're back to the push-up hold. We're going to go from here. Now, speed it up a little bit. So out, in, and you can go tempo. Obviously, this makes it harder. Now, the higher the hands, the easier it is. The lighter the load, as I would say. So back and forth. What are you feeling right now, man? Heart rate. Serious cardio. You know, you always talk about the treadmill. This is much more intense than the treadmill. Yeah. So whenever you get smoked, you slow it down. Breathe. You should be able to take 2-second breaths. We got one more rep here. And now we're back up. So let's go back up into the standing jacks. So we can stay stepping. Show that again.
Okay.
Stepping jack, open it up here, back and forth. If you're feeling good, we go straight into the jumping jacks.
Okay.
Right here. Again, 30 seconds of a core move, 30 seconds of a cardio move. You can roll through these real easily. And again, man, we're feeling it, we're moving it.
This move's easier than this step.
And I feel like you have more coordination. 2, 1. Okay, back to the push-up. We're flowing between these two. Now this time, he can stay here.
Okay.
You want to move up to the next level, right?
Right,
So we
sure.
come to the ground.
Oh,
Same thing.
going down here.
We bring it down.
Okay.
Push-up hold position. Start slow. Jump the feet out, in, out, in. Slower, easier, faster, harder. We're trying to keep that back nice and flat. You got about 10 seconds. This is your last one here. Beautiful. Back and forth. 3, 2, 1 more. and we're back up. Now, we go straight into, back to those jacks, so either stepping to make it easier, right there, back and forth. Open it up. Now, he can go from, these are called seal jacks. You can also go overhead jacks. So if you got shoulder issues, sometimes staying at this more parallel spot is going to be a little bit more beneficial, but you also speed it up. Man, we've got about 8 more seconds, and then we got a nice little rest coming up.
For 10?
And relax. Okay, stop. So, minute off. We're going to come now into a little shoulder stretch. So put the hand behind the back.
Okay.
And you're going to grab your hand with the other hand. And we're going to stretch out the neck and the trap. So again, this is some low intensity work. Lets the heart rate come down. Lets him kind of catch his breath a little bit. We're going to do 30 seconds here, stretching out the side of the neck, the back of the neck. You sit at your desk all day, or you're sitting at your desk now, this is awesome to kind of relieve kind of that neural tension. Do the other side. Yeah. So that was a quick little 3-minute segment. We're going to move into another one here. So again, 3 minutes on, 1 minute off, some non-stop action here. And rather than just kind of resting and letting Tom feel sorry for himself, I'm actually making him stretch and become more flexible. So some good stuff here. Not that he would ever feel sorry for himself. All right, how are we feeling? Let's shake that off.
Okay.
We're going to go into runners now. Push-up runners on an elevated bench, and then stationary runners. Okay, so take a deep breath. We're going to start really slow.
4 rounds down. Go.
So bring the knee slowly in without letting the foot touch. Oh, right there. Bring it in. Bring it in. So I want him to learn the movement first. Keep his back nice and flat. He should feel this in the shoulders. The abs are seriously burning.
You bet.
Now again, his default mode to kind of slow it down, make it easier, is just a push-up hold. So when you start to get smoked, you go right into that. It shouldn't be so intense you can't breathe. You got about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1 more. Okay, stationary runners. Let's go upper body sprinter first. So no legs involved. We go from ear to hip pocket, back and forth. Good. I'm going to turn you out towards the window here so people can kind of see this motion. Elbow pass it. Now, I want you to speed this up a little bit. Doesn't look like it's doing much, but if you can't run, and this is an awesome way of getting the heart rate up, you should feel this in your abs. Rip it, rip it, rip it. Upper body sprinter. It may look ridiculous, but it rips fat off of it, and you're probably feeling it. Relax. Okay, back to the climbers. This time, if you feel good, we're going to do a little speed version of it. So start slow, get a feel for it. That's it. And then you can start picking up that tempo. Good. There you go. Push off. Now start running with it. Run, 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 run. That's it. You got it, man. That's it. So this is awesome. Again, hand elevated. Next round, we're going to take him to the floor. And he's got 15 seconds left. Actually, 10 seconds. So if he gets smoked, he goes into the push-up hold. 2, 1. Stop. Okay, breathe. Now we're going to go into put a little low level, low intensity, stationary run. So just low, nice, up on the balls of the feet. Good. I just want you to relax a little bit as much as you can. We're flowing. Again, any of these options, you can always go back, make the exercise easier, make it harder if you're feeling good. The key is to stay in the game so you get the greatest results possible out of 12 minutes. My man, you've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Last one of these, we're on the ground now. Here we go. So we're down, slow at first. That's it. Bring it in. Bring it in. Now we're going to go for about the halfway mark, and then we're going to kind of mix it up, throw a little spice into it. This is going to be like the grass-fed butter that you put in your veggies to make it nice and tasty and savory right here. All right, we've got 10 seconds. Add a push-up to the mix. Push-up, climber, climber. Again, nice flat back. This guy's a stud, man. A stud. Woo. 3, 2, and last one. We're up. Deep breath here. So we got upper body sprinters we can go to, or low level intensity runners. That's it, baby. Last 30 seconds. Again, 1 for the core, 1 for the cardio. Equipment free, fat smashing, calorie burning. Yeah. Tightening of the tummy. It's all happening right here.
Lose another inch today.
3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, minute break. I want you to bring 1 foot up onto the bench and breathe. And without getting your back rounded, come here and just stretch it out. Hamstring stretch. So again, active recovery, We're lengthening out, we're breathing, we're letting the heart rate come back down. Because guess what? We've got another 3 minutes coming up. These are like, I call these boxing intervals. 3 minutes in the ring, it's like a heavyweight match. And then 1 minute out. And right now he's feeling like he's about to go down for the count.
Ask for questions. Ask for questions.
Do we have any questions here? Anything? No questions, Tom.
If you have a question,
That's his way of saying, that's my cue to say, man, I'm getting taxed right now.
Okay.
All right, so let me give this guy a little bit of a breather here, because we do have another 3 minutes. All right, just keep stretching, feeling good. So, how do you get started with this stuff? This is about a 12-minute workout. Honestly, research shows that about 10 minutes of good intensity has as much benefit as 30 minutes or more of workout. So, obviously, if you work out longer, there's a more calorie burn. But in terms of getting started with fitness and creating a big afterburn effect, 10 minutes is good and ideal. Get a good warm-up in. And what we're showing you, as you can tell, even for somebody as athletic as this kid right here, it can smoke you. So it's not about, the quantity of time, it's about the quality. And I hope you're kind of getting that from what we're doing here. So
I was athletic 20 years ago, 25 maybe.
this is the turn back the clock kind of situation that we're doing.
Throwback, yeah.
How do you make a 49-year-old feel and look like a 24-year-old? That's the question. I didn't notice I didn't say act like a 24-year-old. I just said
Already
feel and
do
look
that.
like. Okay, so it's a big difference there.
Okay.
Okay, hey, no questions, right?
What's next?
You got a question? Get a little bit of break here. What we got?
Is this safe for someone who's had back surgery?
Great question. Okay,
Back surgery. Okay.
this is, I'm going to turn this guy, look at this beautiful back right here. So you always want to prioritize this. Think about your position. Do the movements. If they feel sketchy, don't do it. So one thing I'd say is, I'm going to be you for a minute.
Please do.
When you're in this spot right here, we want to kind of stay tight where I feel this in my abs. This is called a kind of a plank position. So think about bridging your abs, making yourself feel it like Mike Tyson was punching you in the gut. Whenever I relax the abs, I start to feel this in my lower back. So when you get into positions like this, try to lock it in. Start very slow. If it feels weird, sketchy, a little painful, get out of that and do a substitute with a different movement. So, it's different for everything, but I'd say, start with some lower intensity movements, see if you feel good about it, and then go on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ready?
Are we ready to go now?
No, but let's go.
All right, so here we go. We're going to work on now just a little bit of what I call some skater jumps, which are good for athletic movement. So I'm going to show you this. I didn't get a chance to cue him on this,
Oh.
but the skater is going to be from here to here, back and forth, okay?
Okay.
We're going to start with some nice slow stuff here. Let me get our timer, and we will rock this out here. Okay, 30 seconds of skaters. Key to this right here is we want to load the hips. We just had a great question about back issues. If I get into a bad position, the low back's going to feel it. I want him to feel this in his hips.
3, 2, 1, go.
So we're pushing across. Good. Now get the arms involved. So this is a great movement. Low impact. This is basically stepping skaters. Think about an ice skater back and forth. You want to load the hips so that he doesn't feel this in the knees. Feel the knees, legs, and hips, right?
Legs.
Oh, man. And this is cardio for the glutes. This will get those things plump. Beautiful. Back and forth. We're doing 30 seconds of these. Athletic. Push across. You got 8 seconds. We'll kind of mix this up and show some variations. This is a good option to get started with. And then, okay, now we're going to come down into a plank. So just come down into a front plank. Here for the abs. Now, easiest version is on the knees, but he's going to try to hold here for 30 seconds. And again, just like we talked about, bridge the back, tighten, push that belly button up to the back so you feel it really in those rib cage muscles where you want to feel it and not here in the spine. How would you make this easier? You would simply go down to your knees and still maintain that front plank. So, now we're back up, back into the skater. So, same thing, let's get started with that. Now what I want you to do is stick and hold. So think about landing, stick, push across, stick, push across. Stay low with the hips, but keep the chest up. It's really good. And that, here, athletic, push across, push across. You can slow it down to make it easier.
Feel it in the legs.
Oh, legs, man. We had a heavy leg exercise yesterday, by the way, so big leg day. Back-to-back leg days for this guy. You got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, down into the plank. By the way, 1.5 minutes left.
Yes.
Okay, you can do anything for 90 seconds, all right? So plank options. I just showed how to come on the knees. If you want to make this harder, here.
What?
Did you hear that? It's like I heard
Make it harder.
So you can't see
Make
it,
it harder.
but lift one leg up. So, one leg without losing that tight core position. We're feeling it. Again, core cardio is stuff you don't need machine to rip fat here.
All right.
Now, okay, we're back up. Last set of skaters. This thing, sweep across, get the arms going. Okay. Here, low. So good. Good for the hips. Beautiful. Nice. Back and forth. Now add a little height to it. Stick and hold. Stick and hold. Stick and hold. Agility, athleticism, those fast twitch muscle fibers, those springy muscles that we had when we were 19, and then somewhere they left us, right? We're trying to get those back. Back and forth. You've got 3, 2, 1, stop.
Let me guess, more plank.
Now that's it. Hey,
No more plank?
right here.
No more plank?
Okay, no more plank. So I'm going to have you come right here and stretch your shoulders out. We do want to finish up with some active recovery. If you got some questions, send them in. What we just showed you was basically like a 12-minute quick hitter, again, equipment-free options that you can get started with. Again, I showed you like a lot of different variations. Pick the ones that you can do well, and hopefully get started with a great workout.
Okay.
Anything, people curious, they're like, you guys are idiots. Like what? Any complaints, right? Complaints go to Leanne, positivity comes to me, so.
Should be the complaint department. And I think we're up against the president. President Trump is also doing
Right.
a little noon show thing too, so there might be some people watching him.
We would be a great dichotomy to
Right.
politics there.
Okay.
Nothing.
But hey, I can attest if you're watching, it's a good workout, 12 minutes in. I'm just as tired here, probably more so than when we, shredded the thighs yesterday.
Right, because it was nonstop.
Non-stop.
That's the key. If you're a busy professional, you don't have time for hour-long workouts, these things you come back. We're trying to show you things each week, kind of save these videos, also kind of turn on post notifications so you know when we go live each week. And you can save these, come back and do these throughout the week when you're short on time and want to get going, or you just want a trimmer, tighter tummy situation.
Right.
This will help make it happen.
If you just want to laugh at me, that's fine too. Hey, look at that guy.
Man, how hard was that?
That's pretty tough.
Right.
Ongoing. I mean, my heart's racing.
The conditioning aspect,
Burning,
right?
yeah, burning calories, burning fat. And speaking of which, last week, Jeff, we did a segment in the grocery store, which was a very popular segment. A lot of people were weighing in on, hey, what can I eat? What should I eat? Well, this coming Friday, we're going to put a little story together. Once again, if you missed it, Jeff's going to be the focus of that, the 17th, on what you can eat or what you should eat.
Sure. And I mean, diet, someone once told me that the 3 things you never talk about at dinner is politics, religion, and how much protein I should have in my diet. So it's like those are the hot topics. So, one thing about diet, I mean, we all got our different options, and it's different from everybody. But we do want to kind of show you some ways, at least to get started with some basics that we all need. So,
all right. Well, thank you for joining us. Any questions? Any more questions? All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.